Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today we are talking about Monday Night Raw, January 20th, 2025, that took place in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Arena. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So Monday Night Raw has a new tradition, it seems, after the first Monday Night Raw that happened back on January 6th. Every Monday Night Raw seems to be going shorter than 3 hours and hitting about 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not bad, but when you're expecting a 3-hour show and you're not getting it, it's kind of meh. So we have a lot of backstage segments and a couple wrestling matches to talk about. So let's start off first with what happened in the beginning of Raw. We had the commentary talking about how when Rhea Ripley was making her way to the arena today, Nia Jax attacked her, which would lead to something later on in the program. So first we had main event Jey Uso coming out because on Saturday he has a title match against Gunther where he could win the World Heavyweight Championship. He was running down Gunther saying, I did this, I did that, this, that, and the other thing. And Gunther came down and said, listen, Jay, shut the hell up. All you do is talk, and you can't back up your actions. You're fodder to Roman Reigns. You're fodder to Sami Zayn. You're fodder to your own brother, Jimmy Uso. Bro, you ain't winning this title, so stop acting like you're going to win. Jey Uso, of course, took offense to this, said something to Gunther, I don't know, that he was like a piece of shit. And then Gunther and him got into a little scuffle. Jey Uso, of course, got the better of him, and Gunther escaped from the ring. Jey held the title up. The fans clapped. Yeet! And, yeah, Gunther got the title and walked away. Blup, blup, blup. Backstage, there was a nice segment. This was the first of many. We had the New Day talking with JBL, who was going to do commentary later on in the program. Basically, he said, I'm glad you guys got rid of Big E, and New Day gave them a couple bucks to talk him up. When he was out there, talk him up. Talk about how great the New Day is. And Layfield's like, yeah, people are going to like you now that you got rid of the charismatic, the best dude in the world, being kind of like sarcastic and shit. Then we finally got to a match, which was pretty good. What? Rey Mysterio versus Kofi Kingston? Now, I thought this was going to be a tag team match with Rey teaming up with Penta. It didn't turn out that way. The match was pretty good. Rey almost got a 619 at the beginning of the match to end it real early. Kofi, of course, got the hands up. This one spilled out of the ring. We had Xavier Woods who was trying to get in the middle of this shit. JBL was on commentary talking shit on New Day. It came down to what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Kofi got the legs up, tried for an SOS. Rey countered that into a pin. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give this match an because afterwards, LWA came down, tried to fight with the New Day to save Rey Mysterio when he was getting his ass beat. And then when New Day was kind of backing up, they ran back to the ring and pushed one of the people in the LWO into the ring post, and he was injured. Then we had another backstage segment where we saw Bayley, and Bayley has officially been drafted to Monday Night Raw, and will have a match against Nia Jax later. Cool. Then there was an interview in the back between Kathy Kelly and Chad Gable. Chad Gable said he had a plan to get over on the luchadors who keep beating him, and he was going to talk to a major luchador to get the secret, Dominic Mysterio. Very, very interesting. Then Sami Zayn came down to the ring for another nice segment where he told everybody, hey, listen, you have all these big names entering the Royal Rumble. I am a big name now. I am entering the Royal Rumble, and I'm going to win. Out came Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens came in the ring and said, Sammy, I know you're going to win the Royal Rumble, just like I know I'm going to win at the Royal Rumble and take home the title that is already mine, this winged eagle belt. I am going to beat Cody Rhodes, and I know you will make sure that it happens because I will make sure that you win the Royal Rumble. Ooh, a little bit of seeds being dropped down that Kevin Owens is expecting Sami Zayn to assist him in the ladder match, and that maybe Kevin Owens will assist Sami Zayn. This is just perfect for a Royal Rumble. You have all these big superstars, all these big names, and it's going to be crazy as shit. I'm running out of time, and I'm talking way too much about crap. Sheamus had a segment in the back. He's going to be facing Braun Breaker on the Saturday Night Main Event. He said, I'm going to beat this dude. Braun Breaker came, said, listen, old man, why don't you retire? Sheamus pushed him, and Braun Breaker ran away. Nia Jax versus Bayley. This match is just like every other match they've had in the last month. Nia Jax, of course, got the advantage in the end. Splat. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give this some bitch a down, because Bayley just keeps losing. And then you heard, what's her name's music, Rhea Ripley's music, she came down. They both fought, Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley, and then Rhea Ripley said, Saturday night main event, I want to face you, so there is another match there. In the back, there was a Judgment Day Clubhouse little segment, John. Chad Gable was getting a phone number. Dominic Mysterio was giving Chad Gable a number to help him out with his luchador problem. And then Finn Balor wasn't there, and then there's all these seeds planted that Finn Balor is going to basically leave Judgment Day. And Liv Morgan's doing some kind of shit with Dominic and fucking with his head. It's not really that important. All right, then we have Sami Zayn, who had met with Seth Rollins in the back, saying, listen, thank you for that conversation we had last week. I appreciate it. And Seth Rollins said, great, I'm glad you thought about it, but still, in the Royal Rumble, I'm going to throw your ass over the top rope. I don't give a shit about you. Then we had a nice match against Pete Dunne and Penta. Penta's second match. This match wasn't as glorious as the match last week and his, whole big premiere against Chad Gable. It was okay. He won with the Penta driver. Hopefully this is gearing up to a feud that he's going to have. I'm going to give this match an up because it did keep me entertained. And following this match, there was a Logan Paul segment. So I wonder if they're going to go Penta versus Logan Paul. Interesting. And Logan Paul will be there next week on Raw to talk about, I don't know, whatever the hell he's going to do. Maybe he's going to enter the Royal Rumble as well. Then we have one of the greatest segments of all time as CM Punk came to talk about his Royal Rumble entry, and he said this. I'm just going to give a little tidbit. He said, nobody can beat me when I'm at my best and when the people are behind me. Punk can't see John Cena throwing him over the rope on February 1st. Roman Reigns needed Punk's help to settle family business. There are no friends in the Royal Rumble. Punk put Drew McIntyre in the dirt. Sami Zayn isn't on this level. You can put Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble and he'll throw his dusty ass over the top rope and kill Hulkamania. Beautiful, CM Punk. You are the best. Then I'm just going to have to rush around just a little bit to the tag team match between Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Blazer, and Zoe Stark versus Damage Control, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. This match was actually pretty good. Zoe Stark and Sonya Blazer are monsters in the ring. I really thought they were going to win, but Io Sky did pick up the victory with the moon over, and I don't know what the hell. I wanted to say the moon over something, but I don't know. And this will lead, I'm going to give this match an because actually this was a pretty great tag team match, and there were some big moves. There were drop kicks and false finishes and shit like that, and Dakota Kai, she's alright. Finally, we had the last match, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. This match was just a technical match. Very hard-hitting, inside, out of the ring, big punches, big kicks, power bombs. It came down to Drew McIntyre trying to stand over Rollins. McIntyre went for like a short arm clothesline, but Rollins twisted through and caught him with like a jackknife pin for a 1, 2, 3. Beat Drew McIntyre. I'm going to give this some bitch an up because afterwards, Sami Zayn came down the ring after Drew McIntyre was beating up Seth Rollins. And after Seth Rollins was in the corner and Drew McIntyre was punching him. Boom, boom, boom. Sami Zayn came with a hell of a kick. Missed Drew McIntyre. Hit Seth Rollins to end Raw. Drew McIntyre had a big grin on his face. And overall, I'm giving this sumbitch an up or a down. It is definitely getting an up. That's right. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when we go over more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.